Hey guys, what's going on? Red here, and today we are back in Democracy 3, and we are going to try yet again to create the Union. Now, in the previous videos, we kinda did some things that got us killed, twice. So, this time we're gonna take it a little bit slower in our approach. We're not gonna go right off the bat and be like, we're censoring the internet, we're taking away all your rights. We're not doing that. That's what we did last video, and we lasted maybe 10 minutes. So we're gonna do this a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical, and we're gonna make the Union rise up out of America. So let us get started. So we're just gonna go ahead and click play. I'll go ahead and update this, and I will see y'all guys on the start screen. Alright guys, we are back. We are going to take over America again and turn it into the Union, which is like an extreme fascist government that no one in the, like, all the citizens don't realize it is. Like, it puts on the presence of being a democracy, but in reality it is not. And they take away, like, people's rights and stuff to basically make sure no one does anything out of line with what the government wants. So that's what we're trying to turn our country into, and we're trying to turn America into that, because that's what happens in the Exodus maps. But we have a long way to go, because I think this is based on data from like 2008 or so is where they get the data to start some of the stuff off from, or at least a preliminary thing, which you can slightly change and alter with settings. But then we're going to turn the US from around 2008 into the Union, which starts to exist in like 2050, roughly, in the lore of the Exodus map. So we're gonna do that, but first we need to solve all these problems, get people to like us, and then we turn everyone to the Union. So our GDP seems to be doing okay. Health is terrible. Education is alright. Unemployment is not too bad right now, actually. Crime is pretty bad. Actually, well, I go back. Unemployment's up at around 60%, so, you know, that's not good. Crime is at, what is that, 70, 80%, 75%? Poverty, not doing too bad. Like, the majority of our population is not in poverty. That's not too bad. Alright, so what kind of situations do we have? We have alcohol problems, we have lynching mobs, we have internet crime, antisocial behavior, asthma, drug usage, obesity, skill shortage, pollution, uncompetitive economy, and homelessness. Alrighty, so no one really likes us except for retired patriots, state employees. So the very first thing we're gonna do before anything else is balance our budget, because we have a deficit and we need to get our economy going. But first, let's see what is affecting our economy. Productivity is terrible. What is affecting our productivity? Health, alcohol consumption, a little bit of unemployment, asthma, and drug addiction. So our health problems are what's causing us to be uncompetitive. So we need to get our health problems back up in order to get our money situation sorted out. So that's what we are going to focus on first before we start dealing with all this crime stuff, because those might go away as we fix our health problems, which is something we've been ignoring in the past videos. So let us go to our public services and see. We're gonna want to definitely do the healthy eating campaign, because we have obese people. So this will help with that. We want that all the way up, even though it's gonna cut into our deficit just a little bit. It's not an expensive thing. And I think we're gonna do the junk food. Oh, no one likes that, so we'll hold off on the junk food tax for a little bit, but we'll probably have to implement that later. Free school meals, that might be good, but it costs a lot. We are going to, keep the country tidy campaign. That will help with environmental stuff. It's cheap, and that'll just help in the long run in terms of environmental stuff, because that's also affecting people's health. I think we should also introduce, let's go ahead and introduce all the little economic things that are cheap that help, like business startup campaign, you know the drill. We did these in the last playthroughs because these help, like, no matter what. And they're cheap and easy, and everyone pretty much likes them. It keeps the capitalists happy, which are very hard to keep happy because they hate anything that requires spending money. Let's see. Where's another one? Young Entrepreneurs Game. Everyone likes that, except for Socialist. Alrighty, and we're running out of things. We'll go ahead and do alcohol awareness campaign because we have a lot of drunk people right now, so you know that'll help with our health problems and our skill shortage. Let's see if we can make people smarter. That would be under. We can't do libraries right now, but we can do youth politics council. We'll do that one. That'll get people, kids off the streets essentially, and help with crime and stuff. So, all right. Can we do anything else? We're just trying to do everything. We could go ahead and do community policing because that always helps. Make sure that people, it'll cut down on these behaviors a lot. It'll make the liberals happy. This is like the only law and order thing that makes liberals happy. So we're gonna have to also slowly turn people away from being liberals. That is something we're gonna have to do over time. Now, having this community policing thing is going to increase liberals for now. But this is something we're just gonna have implemented for now, and we'll probably take it away later, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so well, actually, let's take a look at who makes up what. So we have a lot of conservatives. Liberals, it's about, what is that, 30% of the population? Socialist is a little bit more than half. Capitalist is a little bit less than half. Okay, environmentalists make up a decent portion. Environmentalists are what keeps killing me, so we're gonna have to make sure we implement things that make them happy, such as a lot of transportation stuff to cut down on pollution. It will help a lot. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Alrighty, nothing much has changed yet. Only 34% of people intend to vote for me. Okay, that's not bad for a pretty early game. Alright, the main thing we need to do now is probably cut the military. There's no reason we need to be spending that much on the military. Cutting it down to about there will be fine. It's gonna hurt a few things, but in the long run, this is gonna help balance our budget. There's no reason we need to spend this much money when we're going into deficit because of it. So yes, so that took up a lot of our points this turn, so I'm not sure what exactly we can do. Let's see. Let us look at transportation stuff. We can do telecommunicating initiative. That's cheap and easy and will help on the car usage stuff. So let's implement that. Let's also see what are transport stuff. We can do an electric cars initiative. It costs a lot though, but it'll help a lot. Yes, let us do this. Environmentalists will love it. And that's what we need for sure. We'll have it. We'll keep it as around the default at taxis. That'll help a good bit. So there we go. Now we're out of points. Let's go to the next turn. Alrighty. Now, when it comes to these things, I think I'm gonna go with what the union would do. And we've had this one come up several times, debt protection law. We're gonna allow agencies to operate and break people's legs who can't pay back their debts. So, yes, they are allowed to do that. Okay, we are also having the Church of Christ are holding town hall meetings to express their anger at the current government. Unemployment went up. That's because I cut the military, so all the veterans don't have jobs right now. So that's something to be aware of. We need to get our economy back up in order to keep going. Okay. Let's look at our skill shortage again. It's being caused by education and immigration. Immigration is being hurt mainly by border controls. So let us look at the border controls. Here they are. Alright, we're going to cut down on this somewhat. We'll just have random passport checks. That'll be fine. That will be good. Alrighty. So, I think we're doing better this time. But then again, we're only like 3 turns in, so we'll see. Our deficit is still that much? What the world? I thought I cut the military. Did I not cut the military? Apparently I didn't cut the military as much as I thought I did. Okay, we'll have to do that next turn, so we're gonna go ahead and save up those points. Alrighty, GDP's going down, unemployment's going up, oh dear. Okay, we really need to fix our... Yes, okay. Wait, now it's doing... Oh, it's slowly going there. Okay, it's just taking a couple turns, so we'll wait on that. Okay, that was the problem. Actually, one thing I haven't been doing in my last videos was checking out my cabinet. So these are the guys who give you the points that we can use each turn, and the happier they are, the more likely they are to give you more points. So we want to keep them happy. Right now, they all seem to be pretty happy. So we'll just leave them as is, and we'll hire some new ones as we need to. Alright, so as far as catching up with our technology, we need to go in here and just say evolution only is taught, rather than both are taught in schools. Now this is going to make the religious people angry, but this is going to help with our science. So, yes, this is what we're going to have to do. It's going to make liberals extremely happy. Religious people hate me, but that's okay. That is okay. Yes. Okay, so, that may have not been a smart thing to do. I don't know. We will see. Is our economy... It's almost... Okay, our economy's getting better. It's about to stop being uncompetitive, so that's good to know. Our skill shortage... that'll hopefully start to take effect soon. Yeah, okay, and homelessness is going up. Unemployment is the main cause of this. And that's being caused by military spending. Okay, so we're gonna have to find people jobs somewhere, somehow. Alrighty. We got a child labor law. We will, we're gonna let kids work. We're gonna let kids work, because that's what the union would do. So, that's what we're doing. Crime is going down, unemployment is going up. Oh man, okay, that's not working quite as I intended. Religious people going down, liberals are liking me, environmentalists are liking me, that's good. I won't get assassinated by environmentalists this time. So, that is excellent. Alrighty, so let us see what else we can do. Alrighty, we got to do state housing might be a good thing to wait. What is our deficit is still really high. That's still going down. Okay. That's going down. What else is causing us to spend so much money? Expenditure. Let's see. State schools, state health service, space program. We can cut the space program somewhat. We don't need to be going to space quite yet. This will also help with our skill shortage problem. We're just gonna have big telescopes. That's all we need. So that will help our people catch up, so that our economy starts doing better and people can actually have jobs. So, alrighty, we still have 22 points. Let us see what else we can do. Let's look at taxes, because we need to start getting some more money in. So we can seeing what people like. Enterprise Investment Scheme. What is this? An enterprise investment scheme is a system which gives tax breaks to wealthy individuals who invest their money in small startup companies which are based in this country. Okay, this will probably be a good thing. Let's see what it affects. It affects a bunch of things. It hurts socialism a little bit, but that's about it. So, I think this is a good thing. It'll help. How much do we want to put into it? We'll put high amounts of money into it. Because that will probably help with our economy a good bit. So, yes. Now we need to get this deficit budget figured out. So we need to make people happy. Make all the capitalists happy. Make sure that we're uncompetitive economy is now at an end. Yay! We get to appoint a UN ambassador. Alright, so we haven't had this one before. Joyce Nelson is well known as a patriot who will fight tooth and claw to get our interests represented at the UN. Okay, she is a popular choice among patriotic and more conservative citizens. Jan Roberts is a popular figure on the international stage with a reputation for solving difficult problems through compromise and understanding. Liberals and socialists in our country will like him. I think we're gonna go with the first lady. She is gonna represent the union very well because the union is very selfish. So we're gonna go with her. Alrighty. Polls do not look too good. The Human Rights Society has been criticizing government policy on the radio. Okay, whatever. Let us see the threat assessment. No one with guns is trying to shoot us yet, but we do have people listening to all these like radio and TV broadcasts saying, "Hey, we don't like the president." So that's something to be aware of. Alrighty. Is obesity going down? Very little. Very little. That thing didn't seem to help. The healthy eating campaign didn't help very much. Asthma's going down. That's good. Alcohol's going down. There we go. Antisocial behavior, that's almost gone. Vigilante mobs is going down. Internet crime is staying about the same. So we need to be aware of this. Our deficit is going down. That's good. We're on the right track. I think we need to see what else we have here that will potentially help us with money problems. This one might be good. By installing smart meters into people's homes, people can save money and the environment at the same time. And it will increase the efficiency of energy used. I think this will be a good thing. It takes a while to implement, but I think people will like this. We'll just keep it at the default, so we're not spending too much money on it. So that's going to be a good thing. Where are our labor laws? They're pro-employer right now. What if we did that? That'd probably not be a good thing right now. So we're just going to leave that as is. Our pollution controls, extensive monitoring. Let us see. So I think this is a good point to stop this video. We didn't get assassinated this time, but then again, we've only gone a couple turns. We're taking a much slower, more methodical approach, and hopefully that will result in us not getting assassinated. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Like mandatory microchip implants. We need to keep track of where everyone is. That way we know who was trying to get on a building near where I'm doing a speech and assassinate me. That is very, very useful to know. And we're gonna make sure everyone has a microchip implanted into their bodies, so we can keep track of where they all are. This is gonna get me killed.